Hi Libra, how are you doing? So it's going to be a brief mid-September check-in for today. This can also count as a full moon in Pisces message for the 18th of September. That's when the full moon is. It will be a super moon and a partial lunar eclipse as well. I've had a very, very busy September, but I will be resuming the typical in-depth readings when we get to October. So we're starting off with a message from the Power of Surrender deck, first of all, and then we'll get tarot. So what do we need to know for the Libran collective? Libra Sun, Moon and Rising. Virgo got this, I believe. Yeah, Virgo got this message as well. Doesn't surprise me. And I said something similar to Virgo, right? So we've got surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional and spiritual healing. So I've said it before in readings that from what I know, as much as we have like a new year in the Western world that starts in January, our individual new year is like when our birth date happens. That's like the ending of the one year for us and the beginning of a new year. So for Virgo, obviously, because we're coming out of Virgo season and going into Libra season, it's like they're wrapping up the past cycle, which may have included complete healing of something, and going into a new cycle. And I'm saying pretty much the same thing to you. You're probably wrapping up something here, a cycle, and as you go into Libra season, it's starting a new cycle, and there's something to be healed within that. So let's get the tarot and see if it gives us more specific information for you. It's not this bloody Knight of Pentacles. I have no issue with the Knight of Pentacles, but I swear to God, it feels like it's come out in most of the readings I've done. You are number 10. Oh wow, I've done that many. Okay, you're the 10th reading, and I swear to God, he's come out in 50% of the readings I've done. A lot of them he's come out as the top card. Not a surprise because it's Virgo, and as I'm recording this, still in Virgo season. It's probably what, 5 or so more days of Virgo season. No, I'm exaggerating. It's more than that. It's more like 7-ish. So yeah, I feel like saying initially, if you want to complete the cycle, if you want to complete the healing, you just got to keep going with it. Stay dedicated, persevere. What else do we need to know? That's one message. It may relate to the rest of the cards or not, but we'll find out. Focus, that was key. That came up. I'll try that again because that's they just sort of fell out. I think focus, was it Aquarius that came up in? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had the Knight. I could be wrong. I feel like they had the Knight of Pentacles as well, but it was a focus for them. So I think you probably need to stay focused as well in order to complete the cycle and complete the healing, so you don't have to repeat. But let's see what else comes up for you. We've got the Devil in reverse, which is great when he's in reverse. If you're trying to complete a cycle, we've got the Five of Cups. Yeah, this makes sense so far. And you have the Lovers. Okay. Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck for you with this, Libra. Here. We've got Surrender to Effortlessness on the bottom of the Power of Surrender deck. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. I don't know if you've if you've wanted to resolve an issue or resolve some sort of healing or end a cycle, you've kind of wanted to rush through it, which I'm not knocking you for that. I'm the same. I've got a bloody cycle that's been going on in my life for like more than a decade, and I'm like, can this just end, please? As quickly and painlessly as possible. I'll do the work, but please can it be quick? I've had enough. And I think that's fair enough if I've been going through it for a decade, and if you've experienced something like that you've been going through for a long time, you get to a point where you're just like, I'm exhausted, please just let this be done. Just give me the work and I'll do it. I just want to get it done. I get that. Yeah, you may be feeling like you just want it to be done now, but obviously things have to happen in whatever time they have to happen in. That isn't up to us sometimes, but stay focused is the first message with that Knight of Pentacles. Keep going. Do what you got to do to get through whatever the healing is. It may be around loss and disappointment. There may be healing that needs to be completed around loss and disappointment. By doing this, by staying focused and persevering, I think that will help to remove the blockages or stop the blockages from getting in the way. That will help to heal things. So that's why I was saying it's good the devil's there in reverse. If it was upright, it would mean that you were probably struggling or there was something blocking you from completing the healing. But I think with it in reverse, as long as you stay focused and keep going, this, yeah, the devil will remain in reverse and you won't be stopped. If you felt like you've been blocked from completing a cycle or healing before, this Knight of Pentacles energy will just, yeah, it's the devil can't stop you anymore. I think that's a key. Oh, well, that might be the title of the video. The devil can't stop you anymore. What is this devil for you? I mean, obviously I've said we've got some sort of loss here, but what is the devil for you? What has held you back in the past? It can be about temptation, can't it? Is it practical material things that have held you back? Is it things getting in your head that have held you back? Is it distractions that have held you back? Thought patterns? What is that devil for you? That thing in the background, is it like a volcano? Steam, smoke, whatever's coming out? Is it hidden or repressed stories, situations, emotions that have held you back? That may be something you need to pay attention to, that might be in the background that you haven't considered, or you are just sort of making peace or whatever it is, or dealing with that now. But what is that devil for you? But as I say, you've got the loss here, and it's kind of completing the healing and moving on from that. The word reconcile is coming here. And I don't necessarily mean, I mean, for someone, it could have something to do with a relationship. Maybe you're working on making and getting over something in a relationship with someone, whether it's platonic or romantic or whatever, so that you can reconcile and heal and resolve things. But overall, when I say reconcile, I mean it in the sense of, again, it's the healing, it's the making peace with something, or forgiving something, or getting past something, moving on from something, reconciling in that way. So I feel like saying, so you can feel whole again. So you can feel whole again. I think so your heart can feel whole again and healed, whether it is to do with a relationship or not. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The message is to stay focused, persevere, and identify the devils, especially whatever it is in that background for you, whatever is going on in that background. Obviously, that's you've got the literal devil in the forefront, but there's something about that background that could be very significant. So contemplate what that could be, because that could be like the final key to help you complete the healing and complete the cycle. So that once we get out of Libra season, to the beginning of season, or by the time you get out of Libra season, it will be a fresh new start for you and a new chapter in your life where you feel reconciled and you feel whole, and you can pursue your passions, pursue your dreams, etc., whatever it is. So I'm going to leave that there for you. I did say it was a brief message for mid-September due to my time constraints and just life in general, but again, in October I'll be doing the in-depth messages. So I hope the rest of your September goes well. I hope you release whatever you have to release for that full moon. And until October, take care.